This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. This video is brought to you by Starboy's Juices. Infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing and nutritious. Call Starboyz at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are across the globe. Welcome to Reggae Boyz Commentary. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you very much for tuning in to another video on this channel. Really appreciate it. How is everybody? How is your Friday going? For those of you that are on the island, especially in the corporate area, how are you managing and dealing with the rain? Has it halted your passage? Have you got your car checked out to ensure, everything is in order? Do let us know. Let us know how you guys are doing. All right? I'm looking forward to hearing how you guys are managing this day in particular. We have some exciting news, and it's exciting for many reasons. One, because Jamaicans are involved, and two, this is important, and I hope you guys are able to grasp what I'm about to tell you right now, that if you look across CONCACAF, our Reggae Boyz captain and our Reggae Girlz captain, they have been nominated for the CONCACAF Player of the Year award. Andre Blake, he has been nominated for the CONCACAF Men's Player of the Year award, and Khadija Bunny Shaw nominated for the CONCACAF Women's Player of the Year award. Isn't that fantastic? It certainly is. It is an outstanding thing, okay? And we're really delighted about that. Very happy about that taking place. They've been nominated for the performances that they've been able to garner. What I'm going to do for you guys is be able to post right now within the chat a link, because there is a percentage vote for fans so that you guys can vote for both Bunny and Andre Blake as well. So if you look in the chat right now, you'll see the link where you can vote for both Bunny and Andre Blake for the CONCACAF Men's and Women's Player of the Year award. Now, this is not the first time that this is happening. Andre Blake was third in the race in 2017 to win the Player of the Year award. That year, it went to Keylor Navas, then Irving Lozano, and Andre Blake was third in that year. 2021, Andre Blake was a nominee, but it was Alfonso Davis that got the title. Mikel Antonio and Andre Blake, the nominees on the men's side. For the Goalkeeper of the Year award, Andre Blake was second in 2017. Now, from another angle, from the Women's Player of the Year award, Bunny was second in 2018, behind Alex Morgan. What are the nominees like this time around? Well, I'll show you exactly what the nominees are right now so that you guys can get a drift in relation to who they are in both categories. All right, so you guys can look on the screen right now and you'll be able to see the categories. So on the men's side, who do we have on the men's side? Tyler Adams, the United States. and Leeds United, transferred from RB Leipzig over in Germany. Andre Blake, Jamaica, and Philadelphia Union in Major League Soccer. Jonathan David, Canada, and Lille in Ligue 1 in France. Alphonso Davies, Canada, and Bayern Munich in Germany. Guillermo Ochoa, Mexico, and US Salernitana, 1919 in Italia. Transferred from Club America in Liga MX. Christian Pulisic, the United States, and Chelsea. On the women's side, Alicia Cervantes, Mexico, and Club Deportivo Guadalajara, Mexico. Melchi Dumenet, Haiti, et Olympique Lyonnais, transferred from Stade de Reims. Jessie Fleming, Canada, Olympic gold medalist, and Chelsea. Alex Morgan, the United States, and San Diego Wave FC. Khadija Bunny Shaw, Jamaica, and Manchester City FC. Sophia Smith, the United States, and Portland Thorns FC. Those are the nominees. On the women's side, 6 nominees. On the men's side, 6 nominees. The nominees were tallied based on the performances for both club and country. If you look at what was the criteria, have played for a CONCACAF member association, seen a men's or women national team in eligible CONCACAF and FIFA competitions and matches, regardless of nationality, played for a club in 2022 in a CONCACAF and FIFA-sanctioned top division men's or women's professional league in CONCACAF, or, of course, overseas. Now, Andre Blake in 2022, World Cup qualifiers, also had commitments within the CONCACAF Nations League as well, and friendly internationals. On the club side of things, he helped the Philadelphia Union go all the way to the MLS Cup final. That's right. And of course, MLS All-Star again in 2022. Khadija Bunny Shaw scored important goals once again for Jamaica to help them qualify for back-to-back World Cup appearances. She played an integral role for the Reggae Girlz in this sort of process, and she has now matched up to 55 international goals. I know many sources dictate that it is 56 international goals. For those out there that want to double check it with me, I am more than happy to double check it with you all, more than happy. But based on the records that I have, it is 55 goals that she has for Jamaica. More than happy, once again, to check it with you all. But I have 55 international goals. More than happy, again, to check it with you guys. It's 55 international goals that I have and not 56. More than happy to check it with anybody, starting from August 2015 all the way to her last goal for Jamaica in November 2022 against Paraguay. And if you look at the goals that Bunny Shaw has scored for Jamaica, the qualifiers, she scored against Bermuda, Grenada, the Cayman Islands, the Dominican Republic, Mexico. The only teams that she played against in the qualifiers that she did not score against were the United States, Canada, Costa Rica. But scored a brace against Bermuda, a brace against Grenada, a hat-trick against the Cayman Islands, a brace against the Dominican Republic, scored against Mexico, in Mexico, a brace against Haiti to help Jamaica qualify for the World Cup, and she scored a penalty quite recently in a friendly international against Paraguay. She was also the assist of Jamaica's first ever goal in the FIFA Women's World Cup. A lot of accolades, a lot of individual awards as well, when you bear in mind what she has been able to do. Also, Order of Distinction in 2020 in the rank of Commander. Not only that as well, but this season, 26 goals in 22 appearances in all competitions for Manchester City. That is how fantastic she has had in the season. And if you want to combine her entire time at Manchester City, the entire time that she's played for the club, we're talking about 45 goals in 50 appearances in all competitions for Manchester City. She's played 50 games for the club and she scored 45 goals. That is almost a goal per game. And that is fantastic. That is brilliant. And like I've said to you guys, I've known this young lady since 2011, 2012, when she took the field for Jamaica in the CONCACAF Under-20 Championship in 2012. I remember that vividly when she came on against Haiti. And then 2 months later, she played at the Under-17 Championship and scored a goal almost from half line against Guatemala. And then the year after that, on home soil under Miran Gordon, she, in the Under-17 team, was crucial to the Jamaican team as well, as Jamaica went to the semi-finals, eventually finishing fourth. The year after, going to the Under-20 Championship in the Cayman Islands. And then the year after that, going to Honduras, also at the Under-20 Championship as well. Quite a journey it has been for her in football. Played numerous Under-17 and numerous Under-20 championships. It reminds me of Freddie Adu, but Freddie Adu did it at the FIFA tournament. So he played multiple Under-17 and Under-20 World Cups at the FIFA level. But he played a lot of CONCACAF Under-17 and Under-20 championships. And the sky is the limit for what she can achieve. And personally, I think she will be able to get 150 international goals in her career. That's how I feel. I think we're going to have a conversation one day and put her in the same conversation as, yep, that's right, Christine Sinclair, the legend. We're going to have that conversation one day. We're going to have that conversation. Happy Wambach. Yaham. Conversation of the highest international goal scorers for women. We're going to have that conversation. Because as it stands right now, I'll show you exactly where things are right now in terms of the bracket. Right now, it's Christine Sinclair. Christine Sinclair is at the top, 190 goals. Abby Wambach, 184. Mia Hamm, 158. Carly Lloyd, 134. Christine Lilly, 130. Birgit Prinz, 128. Alex Morgan, 121. Julie Fleeting of Scotland, 116. Marta, 115. Marissa Jabara of Jordan, 113. Vignotto of Italy, 107. Michelle Ackers, 107. Panico of Italy, 107. Sun Wen of China, 106. Moraes of Italy, 105. Portia Maurice of South Africa, 101. Han Duan of China, 101. And Tiffany Milbert of the United States, 100. A coveted list, an extreme coveted list to reach 100 international goals. And if you look at the nationalities, 7 of the United States, 1 from Canada. So Bunny could very much put herself as the 9th woman in CONCACAF to get to 100 international goals. And I expect that to take place during the 2027 FIFA World Cup. When you bear in mind what lies ahead, the World Cup, the Pan American Games, Nations League for women, the CONCACAF W Gold Cup, the 2027 Women's World Cup qualifiers, it is setting the tone of what lies ahead. And I can't wait. I can't wait for it. And I know many of you have been saying, the 2027 FIFA Women's World Cup, has a host nation been selected for it as yet? No. The host will be appointed by the FIFA Congress in the second quarter of 2024. So basically next year, so 13 months from now, we will know who will be the host of the FIFA Women's World Cup in 2027. As it relates to confirmed bids, Belgium, Germany, the Netherlands, they have a confirmed bid, and South Africa have a confirmed bid as well. Brazil, they're also in the race as well. Teams that are interested to host the next World Cup, Chile, and there's also a combined bid from Denmark, Finland, Iceland, Norway, Sweden. That quintet. Italy have also put a bid together, and Mexico. June last year, the president of the Mexican Football Federation, Yon de Luisa, announced the interest of hosting the 2027 edition and would seek to make a bid for it. Mexico has never hosted a FIFA Women's World Cup before, but has hosted the Men's World Cup before. And in relation to the United States, it was reported in 2021 that the US Soccer was considering a bid for the 2031 Women's World Cup as an alternative before reinstating its plans for 2027. The US will also host the 2031 Rugby World Cup, meaning that bidding for the same year with a Women's World Cup could cause a scheduling conflict, which is why the United States are back on the table in relation to 2027. Have the United States bid been confirmed as yet? No. Are they interested? Yes, they are. Very much so interested in that prospect. So for now, South Africa, Belgium, Germany, and the Netherlands. TJ Scott, how are you doing, sir? I think we can beat France and Brazil, so she can probably win the Ballon d'Or because she's doing great for club already. Khadija Bunny Shaw should be a Ballon d'Or winner in 2024. Honestly, she should be a Ballon d'Or winner in that calendar year. I expect that. And some people may be wondering as well, okay, well, what about the slot allocation? Next Women's World Cup. What is that going to be like? Well, let me update you. FIFA's confederation organized their qualification through continental championships, with the exception of UEFA, which organizes its own qualifying competition. The host or hosts will qualify automatically for the tournament, leaving most of the remaining FIFA member associations eligible to enter qualification if they choose to do so. The only exception may be Russia, which is currently under suspension by FIFA and UEFA from all competitions since February 2022 for invading Ukraine. The allocation of slots for each confederation, I'm going to let you guys know right here. The slots for the host nation will be taken directly from the quota allocated to their confederation. So in relation to the 2032 World Cup, how will that work? What will that process be like? Well, for the 2027 FIFA Women's World Cup, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Well, here we go. The slots allocation for the 2027 FIFA Women's World Cup. 6 slots for Asia. 4 slots for Africa. It's 10. 3 slots for South America, CONMEBOL. That's 13. 1 for Oceania. That's 14. 11 slots for UEFA. That's 25. And 4 slots for CONCACAF. 4 slots for CONCACAF. 4. All right? 4 slots for CONCACAF. That takes us to the magic number of 29, which means that you'll have 3 slots through the Intercontinental Playoffs. A 10-team playoff tournament will decide the final 3 spots at the Women's World Cup. How will those slots be allocated? Well, 2 from Asia, 2 from Africa, 2 from CONCACAF, 2 from CONMEBOL, 1 from Oceania, and 1 from Europe. That's what the slot allocation will be like. And it will be the same format as what we saw for 2023 cycle. And that's the way how it works. Qualification for the 2027 FIFA Women's World Cup will commence in 2025. Host nation will be decided next year. So, 4 automatic spots and 2 intercontinental playoff berths. All right? That is how things will match up. Dr. Joe says, Simon, give us the Reggae Boyz squad. The Reggae Boyz squad will be announced next week. David Scott says, Jamaica, aren't you happy? Aren't you happy about this? Well, you should be happy. You should really be happy because this is good news. Seeing Andre Blake, seeing Khadija Bunny Shaw nominated for the award. It's really exciting. It's encouraging. It's motivating. And hopefully other Jamaicans get nominated for other awards moving forward. Hoping that this is something that will continue. And this is something that will come into light. I can't wait. So that's how I feel. Tajay says he's going great. That's good. CSL South Croy. She's getting there. She's getting there. She's getting there. The only thing that needs to follow now is the trophies. That's the only thing left. Won the League Cup. 2-time bronze medalist for Jamaica in the CONCACAF Women's Championship. Just need the trophies to follow now. That's the only thing left. Jamaica. That is not true. Answer the guy asking. I answered that already. Dr. Joe for the rest. All right, JD, how are you doing, sir? I hope you are doing well. Guys, make sure you ask JD all the questions that you need. All right, guys, just make sure when you're talking to JD, you ask him all the questions that you need because you know JD is 6'1" and JD says he's 241 pounds. Yeah, Bunny is quality. Absolute quality. Absolute quality. Does the fact that more teams can qualify from CONCACAF for the Men's World Cup mean that it will be easier for Jamaica to get there? No. No, it will not. Because you have other teams that are also doing their homework and doing their due diligence to do their scouting work in terms of recruitment. Barbados is going to the Midlands of England to do their scouting, and Curacao, Suriname, they're also getting their passports of their players as well, and Haiti is also making their reinforcements as well, effectively. DJ Liverpool Remain says, I look out from the day think the squad did drop my G. Who told you that it was going to drop today? Not me. And you guys know accuracy, reliability, and credibility. That is what you get right here. Even the laugh is on point at your JD impersonation. Trophy is a team thing, and if the defenders not doing them work, how is she going to win trophy? And the league, she always score, and the defenders a miss. You know, City can win the league this year. One slip up by United, and bam, City are in the league, are going to win the league. I think as it relates to club form in terms of the European commitments, City will have deep run-ins in the Champions League in the future, but she's on the right path. Going to the World Cup now, I'd love to see her score a first World Cup goal, be Jamaica's highest goal scorer in World Cup history. You know, I'd love to see her get those accolades. Dr. Joyful, I'm here eating Chinese food. JD is in Belgium and eating Chinese food when he has so much other things he could eat. He has Belgian waffles and chocolate because they have the best in the world in Belgium, and they have fries as long as a string bean. Simon released the squad. It's Reggae Boyz time, and you're talking about Reggae Girlz. No, that is not correct. If you look at the title of this video, the title of this video is in relation to the Jamaicans that have been nominated for the CONCACAF Men's and Women's Player of the Year award. That's Khadija Bunny Shaw and also Andre Blake. And you guys know right here that when it comes to accuracy, reliability, and credibility, that is what you guys get right here. I'm not sure who told you guys that today was going to be the day that the squad was dropped, but it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Because I speak facts. But I didn't say that it was dropping today. I didn't say that. I knew JD was Chinese. JD is not Chinese. JD is not Chinese. Chelsea and Arsenal to worry about as well, not just United. I wouldn't say worry. No, Arsenal, they're in the conversation. They are. But I do think that the momentum that City have right now, it will be challenging for somebody to pass them. Chelsea has a 2 points lead with a game in hand. Now, the thing is, for me, the situation there is quite simple. Chelsea do have a game in hand, but City are also just 2 points behind. Anything can happen in that game in hand. Anything in the world that can happen in that game in hand. JD runs some of the food. What you have in JD? Chicken chow mein, or sweet and sour chicken, or Szechuan chicken. JD, tell the people what you're eating, because the people want to know and want to eat your food. I'm done. Yes, guys, do what BM says. Make sure to hit the like button and also hit the subscribe button as well. Bunny Shaw could very much put ourselves in company and hit 100 international goals. I expect this to happen. And I think that is something that will happen in the near future. I'm delighted that CONCACAF has the same slot allocation for the next Women's World Cup. I'm delighted and I'm happy about that. And I'm hopeful that this is something that can continue. The draw was revealed as well for the CONCACAF Beach Soccer World Cup, but Jamaica will not be participating in it. It's going to be May 8 to 14 in Nassau in the Bahamas. Group A has El Salvador, Costa Rica, Guadeloupe, and the Turks and Caicos Islands. Group B has Mexico, Bahamas, Guatemala, and Belize. Group C has the United States, Panama, Trinidad and Tobago, and the Dominican Republic. So Jamaica will not be competing in the in the CONCACAF Beach Soccer World Cup. CONCACAF Beach Soccer Championship. Jamaica will not be competing in that tournament. All right. Good. JD, Chinese food is. Stop it. Stop it, Dr. Joyful. All right. JD has the most nationalities on. He's Haitian and Mexican too. No, man, JD is a Jamaican. I'm sure if JD pulls out his passport, he'll show you that it is a Jamaican passport. Simon, JD wife, put him out at a car he might do live from now. I don't know if his wife put him on because JD says he's the man of the house. So I don't think that is something that happened. South Croy. Simon, can Lembikisa make your final cut for the team? Yes. And would you have Gregory in their team? Yes. So to answer your both questions, yes. For me, both of them would make my team 100%. They would. In terms of my team in particular, absolutely. 150%. DJ Romain, we owned the house together. Nobody can put me out. Oh, JD, not even the Belgian authorities can be able to put you out. That's amazing. Wow. My word. That's awesome. That's amazing. That is amazing. But yes, guys, make sure you hit the like button and do give us your thoughts in the comments below as well. Yeah, JD is cool. JD is really cool, guys. JD does good research, and personally, I like his content, personally. And JD is a very, very nice human being. So big up yourself. All right, JD? Yeah, man. Cool. Big up, big up, big up. Same way. So that's the situation there. All right. So in relation to the votes, how is the voting done for the CONCACAF Player of the Year? So you have 41 votes, 1 vote from each CONCACAF member association men's team head coach. So Coach Halgrimson will have a vote, and 41 votes for the captain. Andre Blake is the captain, so he will also have a vote as well. There'll also be 9 votes, 1 vote for each of the 9 representatives of the media from the CONCACAF region, and you also have 9 votes, fan voting through CONCACAF's awards. The player with the most fan votes will receive 4 votes in the overall voting process. Second place, 3 votes, and third place, 2 votes, regardless of how many people vote online. And it's the same procedure on the women's side as well. So Lauren Donaldson will have a vote, Bunny will have a vote, and there'll also be a fans vote as well, and a analyst vote as well. Again, the nomination for the men's side: Tyler Adams, Andre Blake, Jonathan David, Alfonso Davis, Guillermo Ochoa, Christian Pulisic. On the women's side, Alicia Cervantes, Melchi Dubonnet, Jessie Fleming, Alex Morgan, Khadija Bunny Shaw, and Sophia Smith. So those are the nominees for the CONCACAF Men's and Women's Player of the Year. Okay? Yeah. What are our chances in the Mexico game? Victory. Victory. I do believe that Jamaica can defeat Mexico. 150%. Jamaica scratched it up with the scores together. That is not true. Tyrone Williams says, bless up JD. Says, they must pay me back my money for the house first before putting me out of the country. So I'm coming back to Jamaica loaded. Loaded in terms of euros, Jamaican dollars. Tyrone, bless up bossy. We max it football, says bless it. Jason Guna, there was an analyst to vote last year, and CONCACAF selected me to provide the analyst to vote last year, and grateful for the opportunity. So will Jamaica get a vote this year? Should. We max it says I'm not doing no more car videos because people love watching out my business. You mean people in the comments are talking about the type of vehicle you drive or what's outside the window? Is that what you're referring to? Because I'm trying to process what you're saying. But it's okay. JD, you're saying that you have 150 million Jamaican dollars. That is what you're saying right now. Hmm. I was not aware about that. It looks like you're a wealthy human being. You're doing well for yourself. Congratulations. Keep up the hard work, and may others, follow in the footsteps so that they can continue working hard, go to a first world land, and make the best of their circumstances. Hopefully, that is something that others can emulate. And I'm hopeful, very much hopeful, that this is something that can work out. Can't wait. Mhm. That's how I feel. Oh, then I was trying to understand what the 150 to 300 million was about. I was trying to process it. Simon, do you think you could run a football academy? I think I could. Absolutely. It wasn't done on purpose, BM. Remember, the comments are coming in quite quickly. So I never run over a person's comments. You know very much that I go through the comments one by one. The only comments that I don't bring up is in relation to if there's chats between viewers in the live. That's the only time I don't bring up a comment. But he says, Simon, I hate to be pessimistic. I think optics, I don't know about optics. No. Stop watching out my business, Simon. Of we sell the houses and stuff, my share boss. Okay, cool. Cool. If we sell the houses and stuff, my share boss. Okay. All right. Cool. So that's the situation at this point in time now, viewers. Something for you guys to process. It is very exciting to have our very own captain be nominated for awards. Men and women. It is exciting. It is exhilarating. And I can't wait to see how the awards map out. It'll be interesting to see how the 41 member associations, how they vote. Because personally, I feel that you could have a situation where you might have some persons voting in one direction. Some coaches vote for their own player. And for those who are not nominated, it'd be interesting to see what the Anguillas and the St. Vincents and the St. Lucians, who they'd vote for. If they vote for Andre Blake, or vote for Pulisic, or for a Alphonso Davies. So I'm eager to see how that one will go. That will determine a lot. So I'm looking forward to that. So we shall see. We shall see. I know how long JD promised me a TV till my wife put him out. I open up the TV. He promised you a TV? Really? I'm trying to remember if JD promised me anything. JD, did you promise me something that you didn't give? Just trying to jog back your memory. What is the main problem do you think we need to address in our football to move forward, Simon? The quality of the surfaces is one aspect. The second aspect is remuneration for players, support staff, football being treated as an industry. Not sports as an industry, but football being treated as an industry. Giving all players that play in the Jamaica Premier League $800 a month. Is that a lot of money? No, it's not a lot of money, but you can take care of your utilities with that. You make these players focus solely on football. Put aside the 9 to 5 job. They can come in the morning and do some gym work and come in the evening to do their training. The more time that they put on the training pitch, the better that their skill set will be. What do you thought about Jamaica not having anyone in CONCACAF Council? Which raises a point. I want to say a massive congratulations to Coach Maron Gordon and to Andrew Peart, who are the only Jamaicans selected for the CONCACAF A license, which is right now in Trinidad and Tobago. That's Andrew Peart and also Maron Gordon, who are currently in Trinidad and Tobago right now for the CONCACAF A license. Coaching and education needs to improve. Room for improvement. BM to Simon, I say at least $1,000 a month minimum for JPL. I said that first. I said that at first, and then I brought it down to $800. So $1,000 is 150,000 Jamaican dollars, right? I'll bring it down a little. So $800 is 120,000 Jamaican dollars. Okay, 120,000 Jamaican dollars. You can pay a light, you can pay a water bill, can pay a flow bill, which is basically internet and cable, and you can go to the grocery shopping, and you can put some gas in the car. And at the end of the day, you can treat your daughter or wifey for ice cream. It's a start. It's a start. Yes, I want it to be 1,000, but let's start somewhere. Let's start at that figure for all players. That is the absolute minimum. And you as the club, you can determine if you want to play $1,000, $1,200 a month. That's up to you. I've never promised anything to anybody that I can't provide. These men want to choose, and they're begging. Romain, I might have to buy this man the TV. JD on. All right, JD, since you're coming to Jamaica, what can you bring for me? All right. You know what? I'm not gonna ask for anything from you. Just bump my fist. Cause we are brethren. Cool? All right, cool. Simon, send the link if you're staying on longer. Gonna wrap up quite shortly, my friend. But yeah, man, next time we can. South Korea says, do you think that strong, proactive persons like Captain Burrell and Jack Warner are the reason why we've had these World Cup berths, Simon? To be quite frank and honest with you, those men have been integral to putting Caribbean teams and giving them a voice. Yes, they have been important. Extremely important. Jack Warner has been important as to the reason why CONCACAF was able, Trinidad was able to host 2 Youth World Cups. Under 17 men, 2001, under 17 women, 2010. Jamaica being able to host a FIFA Congress in 2018. Captain Burrell's relationship with Sepp and eventually Gianni down the road. And then after that, you bear in mind that these men have established links. Remember, Jamaica has had friendly internationals against Brazil, Argentina, Chile, Uruguay, Bolivia, Ecuador, Paraguay, Venezuela, Saudi Arabia, England, Switzerland, Egypt, South Africa, Nigeria, Ghana. Jamaica has had friendlies against countries and organized these matches, and you have certain countries in the world that are unable to do this. But Captain Horace Burrell and his contact list ensure that these opportunities became a reality. So, of course, he has played an important role. Jack Warner brought England to Trinidad for a friendly international. You see what I'm saying? Mario, Jamaica is now short of leadership in CONCACAF. I think that will change in the future. If you're referring to like having a Jamaican as a vice president or having a Jamaican part of the CONCACAF Council, you have Howard McIntosh, who is a CONCACAF senior executive. Yeah. They are. And I will always beat the drum of what they have done for Jamaica and the Caribbean. Remember, they're the ones that, especially Jack Warner, that said that CONCACAF should have 3 spots at a World Cup. And 98 that happened. He was the one that taught Captain Horace Burrell about broadcasting rights in Jamaica. And that was done. Jack Warner fought for 3.5 spots for CONCACAF. And that came 2006 cycle, didn't it? And for the 48-team World Cup, which was a conversation long before Captain Horace Burrell died. It was Captain's vision. It was his vision to have 6 CONCACAF teams at a World Cup. He made his voice heard at FIFA congresses. He and Jack Warner made it clear that they want to have 6 CONCACAF teams at a World Cup. In other news, let's talk about future CONCACAF memberships. Who are teams that are applying to be CONCACAF members in the future? Well, let's have a conversation about that right now so that you guys are kept abreast of what is happening. So let's talk. Okay? There are 3 teams that have submitted to become members of CONCACAF. And who are those teams in particular? Well, I'm going to let you know right now. There are 3 nations that are looking to apply for CONCACAF membership in the near future. One is Greenland. Despite being part of Denmark, Greenland have applied for CONCACAF membership and have played a few unofficial games and could be accepted as early as next year. St. Barthélemy, the small Eastern Caribbean island, are currently applying for memberships, following a $3 million stadium investment by Roman Abramovich, who has lived on the island. This has helped them play a host of home matches against neighboring islands. And finally, Saint-Pierre-et-Miquelon, a French island off the east coast of Canada, who previously applied for CONCACAF membership in 2022. They only ever played matches in the Coupe de l'Outre-mer, but since this dissolved in 2014, they haven't played since. And many people have been asking, does Greenland even have a pitch? Yes, they do. They have a pitch and has a capacity of 2,000. Can you imagine CONCACAF away days in Nuuk or Itotokormi? Yep, that's the eastern city of Greenland. Itotokormi. Itotokormi. Itokotormi. That's the name of the city. Itotokormi. Itokotormi. Yeah. No float management. I never said that the squad was going to be announced today. Not at all. All we have to do is be patient and the squad will come. Okay? Just be patient and it will come. Give it time and the squad will come. Okay, guys? Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I'm greatly appreciated. Thank you all for tuning into this live. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button. And after you hit the like button, do hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boyz commentary. Okay, guys? Thank you very much for your support. I'm truly grateful for it. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to Reggae Boyz commentary for more content. This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. This video is brought to you by Starboys Juices. Infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing and nutritious. Call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sports City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sports City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sports